You are like the Jet magazine on my cell phone for 2019.
Yes, this is Mr. Anwar Alston calling from Greensboro, North Carolina. And I would love for the network that I'm calling to play Tim Dogg's 1991/1992 Secret Fantasies. It's from the album Penicillin on Wax. It's one of my top 40 favorite songs. Please play Tim Dogg's Secret Fantasies. Thank you.
Hey, what up? It's Killer Mike checking in at nappyafro.com. Make sure you keep it 100. Before I sound rap game, bang, bang, bang. Run the jewels on food. And I'm gone. Yeah.
nappyafro.com.
You are now tuned into the dopest podcast on the Nappy Afro Network. This is the FROCAST, episode number 356. It's your boy King Germ, a.k.a. the People's Champ, a.k.a. the most electrifying motherfucking podcast in the day, a.k.a. the next door neighbor of Danny Tanner, a.k.a. LeBron Flames, a.k.a. the king of the names, a.k.a. the illegitimate son of Carl Weathers, a.k.a. Germ Cena, a.k.a. Pod Strickland, a.k.a. Fat Sajak, a.k.a. the Brooks Bandit, a.k.a. Mr. Sensible Shoes, a.k.a. Bill Goldberg in the bedroom, a.k.a. ASAP Stocky, a.k.a. the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, a.k.a. the Podfather, a.k.a. I am the FROCAST, a.k.a. the Black Jesse Ventura, and the last a.k.a. Rowdy Potty Piper in the building. I'm now joined by my lovely co-host, the elegant, the problematic, yet well-spoken, the thrifty Queen Germ. Queen Germ, say what's up to the people.
What's up, people? It's your girl, Queen Germ, a.k.a. Miss Savannah, a.k.a. I'm educated yet ignorant, a.k.a. the Queen of QVC, a.k.a. Bipolar Mom, a.k.a. I Hear No One, a.k.a. a lot of crass with a dab of class, and the favorite a.k.a. of them all coming to a t-shirt as soon as probably we air this here recording. They working on my shirt, y'all. They taking me seriously. Your grade is your motherfucking grade, and I'm in the building.
Queen Germ's in the building, everybody. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Look for the FROCAST on any podcast reader out there. You can always go to the site, nappyafro.com, and catch the FROCAST. You can go to frocast.com if you just want strictly the FROCAST. Find us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, all those good places. Look for the FROCAST. Subscribe, heart, like, give us good ratings, all that. And you can always call the voicemail at 347-201-2572. Leave a voicemail like you heard the ones at the beginning of the show. Shout out to the people that left voicemails this week. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, thank y'all. Somebody was listening. You know what I'm saying? Paying attention. You know what I mean? But other than that, don't forget, we got the Patreon too. We got the Patreon so you can support all things Nappy Afro, and when you become a Patreon member, you get to get exclusive content, stuff that you normally wouldn't see on Nappy Afro, and that's like big enough as it is. Then you get shouted out on the FROCAST if you donate a certain amount of money. You get shouted out once, if you donate, period. So, but yeah, man, come a member. Little as $1. It's all good. Well, enough pandering. Queen Germ, how was your week?
It was pretty good. Always events happening all over the place. Had a crazy encounter yesterday. I went to Krispy Kreme. Well, I wanted to go to Krispy Kreme. Pulled up in the parking lot. I saw a man sprawled out in front of the building.
Did you spring into action to help him?
No, I took a picture of his ass laying on that ground, and I proceeded to continue driving.
So you didn't stop to see if he needed any help?
Well, he clearly didn't need no help. You was laid out in front of the door. First, when I pulled up, you was sitting there like you were enjoying the day. Then the next thing, you laid on your back like you was inside of a casket. So I don't know whether you are staging a protest of some kind, or you tired, or whatever, but
maybe
you wasn't
he was
dead.
Protesting the hot light wasn't on.
And it wasn't.
Oh.
And therefore, I usually don't pull up in there. And I said, you know what? That's what made me notice it. When I saw him on the ground, I said, the hot light ain't even on. What am I coming up here for? And I was just like, you know what? It must not be meant for me to eat no donuts today. And I proceeded to drive on off. So.
Wow. Exciting week there.
Yeah. Crazy encounter. But, I didn't really encounter him. But, in that process, I was just like, but I do have to take a picture of this trash. So, I did.
Yeah, man. But, my week.
How about you?
Well, everything's still working, still, in the land of the employed.
Thank God.
You know what I'm saying? And so I ain't got too much to complain about. Besides that, he was white, so yeah, that's cool. I was just make sure it wasn't a black man. I was going to say, how you going to leave a black man stranded like that?
I mean, he wasn't stranded. He looking like he enjoying himself.
Yeah, but, just getting tired of some of these weed dealers on the street, man. These niggas, they ridiculous, bro. Like,
weed dealers ridiculous?
Yes, man.
Oh.
I just need to find me a nice, consistent guy that always have like great weed, preferably white. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all black niggas, y'all be killing me, man. Y'all niggas too iffy and shady, and I don't understand. Hustlers these days ridiculous. I saw a meme the other day that said hustlers back in the day used to give kids money and buy ice cream for everybody, throw cookouts and everything. These new niggas that they don't give a damn. They don't do none of that shit.
They say get your own hustle, nigga.
Yeah, like that shit ain't. Y'all gotta look out for the community. Y'all pump y'all poison in, man. But I digress. This ain't the show for that.
I'm gonna say you getting out there. You trying to get deep on the nigga.
Yeah, man. Just saying, give back to the community. Maybe goddamn. All y'all niggas want to do is make all them. Y'all don't even want to buy bags no more for your goddamn weed. Y'all giving niggas weed and goddamn torn up Walmart bags, napkins, lottery receipts, paper bags from your McDonald's. Like, what is y'all niggas doing? That used to be a whole part of the whole drug deal. The part of you bagging up your dope, having a nice bag with maybe a Batman sign or some kind of design, dollar signs, something. These niggas today, man, they don't care, man. So, it's sad. But, this ain't the show for that.
It ain't the show
for that. This ain't the show for that. But this is the show for some bullshit. And let's go ahead and jump into the bullshit. Have you ever heard of CeCe Telfar?
Not until today.
Okay. Well, CeCe Telfar is a transgender woman. She competed as a man last year in track and field, but competed as a woman this year, and she won the NCAA title.
You don't say.
Yeah. CeCe Telfar, she was born and raised as Craig Telfar and competed on the Franklin Pierce University men's track and field team during her first 3 years of college. Won the women's 400-meter hurdles national title at the 2019 Division II Outdoor Track and Field Championships. Telfar dominated the competition, winning in 57.53, and second place was way back as 59.21. 2 seconds in goddamn the track is a lot. So she blew the motherfucking girls out. They said prior to joining the women's team this season, Telfar was a mediocre D2 athlete who never came close to making it to nationals in the men's category. In 2016 and 2017, Telfar ranked 200 and 390th, respectively, among D2 men in the 400-meter hurdles. She didn't run outdoor track in 2018 as either a man or a woman. Now she's a national champion in the event simply because she switched her gender. Wow. Telfar's coach did say that even though she competed on the men's team her first 3 years, her gender fluidity was present from her freshman year. Okay.
And it ain't nothing fluid about the way that person looked. That nigga looked like a nigga.
Okay, but in all fairness, I don't think this now. You just can't, like, so if I'm a garbage men's basketball player, I can change my gender and join the girls' basketball team?
I mean, the people who got rights.
I mean, that's just like, that's wild. That's wild. Like, not saying that, I
can tell you what it looked like.
Go ahead, tell me.
So, the way I see it, especially when your features ain't even soft enough for you to thought that shit was what you supposed to be.
So, you think she clout chasing?
You got to be. Because do you see what this person looked like? He looked like a man. Yeah, she looks like a man. So you have done nothing. If you saying that you are identifying as this female being, right? There has to be some proof. Then they talking about they don't have a set thing about how much lower your testosterone has to be in order for this to be considered as, you know what I'm saying, that you are now a female or whatever. Because they have not designated the amount of testosterone or whatever you're supposed to have. But my thing is, if you look at the individual, she has done nothing to make herself look like you really want to be a woman. So to me, it looked like a stunt. Now, I hope I'm not wrong because I don't want to offend nobody. But just looking at how it is, if we looking at the facts, nobody get no feelings involved. You look at the fact that this person has competed in male sports and not done very well. Okay, not well at all.
Yep.
The first year you switch it up and say, now we a girl, you busting the people's stats up. So to me, it looked like it's a play.
And don't forget, the male hurdles are taller than the women's hurdles. So she was able to, she had advantage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you a man.
Yeah.
You done train as a man. You done switch the game up.
So
now you over here
I
with
think this is going to be rampant now. Like, so they saying the rules say that you have to have a year. You got to take a year off of suppression with your testosterone or whatever like that, or whatever supplement.
And then you can come back.
And then you can come back. But, I mean, so that must be why she sat out last year, 18.
Must be. But she came back strong this year. Because she's the champion.
I mean, hey, I'm telling you, it's going to be a coach that's going to get 5 boys and say, all of y'all are going to be transgender girls and we're going to win this state title.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But,
and there's nothing nobody can do about it.
Yes. You can't question
because you can't win for losing. Because the people going to say if you come down on them and you go through all this extra testing, you know what I'm saying? They gonna complain about it. So then when your setup is looking crazy,
I'll be a coach. I'll be like,
I'm just not for. I mean, because my thing is, you got real people out here who doing this thing and they not doing it for play. You know what I'm saying? So now you messing up people who really going through all of these surgeries and you know what I'm saying, all of this medication to do this transformation when you got somebody else over here playing and stuff. That shit is not respectable. It's not. I mean, it's not cool because you know that's not really what you're doing. Don't mess it up for the people who really living that life.
Yeah, they kicking the niggas' ass.
Yeah, and I'm like, you a whole nigga out here, balls and all. I'm not understanding. Like, what the hell is going on with you? Like, you ain't did nothing.
That should motivate the other girls to try to beat her. Like, because, like, oh, you going to these lengths to beat me? Or I'm whoop your ass then. Let's go.
I mean, and they might be, but I mean, and I don't like it because some people try to say the more testosterone you have in your system anyway, you have an unfair advantage, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, even with men. If I was a man with extra testosterone.
Yeah, and so, but I mean, like I said, to me, he ain't did enough to make himself look like no girl for me to believe. Shit, that's a nigga.
That's a she.
Okay.
She identifies as a her, so please.
She ain't identifying as nothing. She identifying as somebody who's cheating these real ladies out of their doggone championship.
Hey.
That's what that is. Because, I mean, like I said, you ain't even do nothing.
Hey, she won the race.
Okay. Fraudulent.
I mean, we can't take that from her. She did win the race.
Okay.
You know, so she did beat all them chicks out there. Hey, ladies, like Nikki told y'all a long time ago, step your dick up. She did.
I guess so. All the way. You stepped it up.
I wonder, do she tuck her shit while she running? You know what I'm saying? Like, or did she just be letting it flap and shit? You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to need us not to know that.
I'm just asking. I mean, you know, questions that need answers. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. So what y'all think, people? You think she tucks it or she letting it got dog flap?
I'm going to need y'all not to care.
Just saying. I mean, tucking it got to be a little more uncomfortable when you're running and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You think so?
Yeah, like if you just going out for a night or something like that, tucking it probably wouldn't be that bad. But you run a race, now you got to just let it hang free. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, shout out
wouldn't know anything about
to
that.
CeCe Telfar. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no shout out because she's trifling.
She's a champion.
Okay.
You got to respect the champ.
Or not. But moving right along.
Yes. Speaking of switching, Dollar Tree. I hear they're about to up some prices in the store. They're starting including pricier products amid pressure from Trump's tariffs.
Price what products?
Dollar Tree is quietly adding pricier products to the assortment of some of its stores.
Oh.
It is known for being the only major dollar store chain in the U.S. to exclusively sell products for $1 and under.
Mm-hmm.
Dollar Tree manufactures about 40% of its products in China. Increased prices will help it to manage the rising cost to import these products that are being brought on by the tariffs imposed by Donald Trump.
Y'all favorite president.
Hey, did you see Trump's new haircut by any chance?
I can't.
I'm gonna show it to you. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. Live on air, people.
The foolery.
Yes. I wish that might be the picture this week. Look at that. You Google Trump, haircut comes up. He look like he got the little slimy. Hold on.
See him?
Oh, see if we can get a better picture than that. We gotta get a better picture than that. Let's go to images. Yeah, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Looking presidential. Look at him. He
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, look at him.
They might have cleaned him up a little bit.
Look at him. The Donald got the new hairstyle. Looking like damn. He look like a little real estate tycoon for real now. But yeah, man. So, hey, dollar store. How you feel about that? You spend a lot of money in the dollar store, don't you?
Not really.
Hey, man.
I spend enough money.
I know people that shop like grocery in there.
I do too. That's the sad part.
That's the man. Cause they have some.
They have some shit. It can't be real.
Yeah, they got meat in there, steak.
Yep, and I know people eating them
for $1. Steak.
And that got to be steak bacon.
3 point. No, it's real.
Bacon steak.
It's three. Is that?
It ain't real.
Yes, it is.
I mean, the people who eat this thing is real too, but it ain't something ain't right. You can't get no steak for no bacon. I mean, getting no steak for no $1.
I mean, if it's just choice, it's probably like that sick cow that was about to die, and it was on his last leg, and they was like, "Yo, we got
swine flu."
Yeah, we got to kill this cow now, cause I wouldn't even trust that shit, cause they're frozen, like nah. But yeah, you get steak in there, you get everything in the dollar store.
Eggs.
Some of the shit be amazing. You'd be like, "This is $1." You'd be asking yourself like, "This is $1?"
Orange juice.
Like, come on, man, this can't be $1. It don't be real.
They got some good cleaning supplies in there too.
Yeah, cleaning supplies. I will fucks with them, man. Go to there before you go to the movies. Fill up on your candy and shit like that. Spend $1. Don't spend all that money at the just buy popcorn from the movie theater.
That's all you need.
But yeah, so Dollar Tree rolling out new expensive items, man. So be on the lookout for those items. Man, if just think what you're getting for $1, something's gonna be like $2 or $3 in there. You might get a car in that motherfucker for like $5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really, a car.
Yeah. You think so?
Positive.
I doubt it.
Yeah. I mean, you know, saying how long it's gonna last, but you know, you can get
5 minutes.
Yeah. So shout out to Dollar Tree.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't really like the people raising their prices because you're not a Dollar Tree no more.
No, they're not raising the price. They're bringing in pricier items.
They're bringing in pricier items.
Yes.
So that means it's going to cost more than $1.
Yeah. So they're not raising prices.
So they are raising the prices.
They're just bringing in other stuff that they didn't have, and it just costs more.
Okay.
Well, news of the weird, man. The moment morbidly obese 600-pound drug dealer is forced to plead guilty from the back of an ambulance because he's too unfit to walk into the Ohio courtroom. So, Kurt Lionel Smith, 42 years old, pled guilty to cocaine trafficking and being a felon in possession of a gun on Wednesday outside the Hamilton County Courthouse. That's Cincinnati, people, if you was wondering. He was sentenced to 2 years, and the sentencing occurred on the loading dock. Police said they raided his house, but they couldn't do nothing because he was just too big. They couldn't physically arrest him because he was just too big. They couldn't get him out the house.
I mean, this is a big old nigga, but I want to know how you selling dope because people must be scared of you. Because ain't no way in the world I would be scared to get some dope from a nigga who couldn't chase me.
But I mean, he got a gun. He was in possession of a gun. So I mean, he got the gun. He got the blicky.
He gotta have it. Real.
Yeah. Then he's 600. He can't go nowhere. He got to sell dope.
And he's selling it out his house.
He got to. Where he gonna go?
That's no good though.
Yo, but then like they was in there like, how y'all gonna call the police on this man, bro? Like I mean,
they was hating.
It had to be hate because they said a tip is what got him. So somebody in the neighborhood had to get Big Man out the damn hood. They were like, yo, man, we got to get Big Man off the block so we can make some money. This nigga always home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he always, like, you ain't never got to call him and be like, yo, bruh, man, he always home. He ain't never go. He was a 24-hour drug spot.
Yep.
And, like, man, niggas was hating. I said, man, had weed, coke, all kinds of shit.
He had it going on, but that nigga is big.
Yeah, he a big joker. Like, the cop in the story kept changing it. Like, yo, he's 600 pounds. He's 700 pounds. He's like, he went from 500 to 700. I was like, yo, I mean.
Which one is it?
Yeah. And it ain't, like, this big joker, like, how you gonna put him in jail?
Child, they couldn't even get him to go to court because
that's what I'm saying. Like, how you gonna put him in jail? Like,
Y'all ain't got no sale for this nigga. He gonna be on house arrest.
They act like something like, what are they gonna do with this guy? Like, you can't.
It ain't nothing they can do with him.
He ain't gonna fit in nobody's damn jail cell.
I guess he'll lose a quick 100 pounds in a minute.
Shit, God,
get up in that
damn. They gonna have to give him his own, like, bro. Like,
he gonna have to be in solitary confinement. They might have to knock out a wall in there.
How he gonna get in? They gonna have to get him a special room. Like, he gonna be in the infirmary or something
for a while.
Just laying in the bed, just like, yo, bro, you gotta do your time in here, bro. Like, this is the only room we can get you in and out. Like, you gotta do your damn time in the kitchen or something. Where they got damn loading docks and shit like that. So that's what your ass require.
Oh my god! Nigga, just lay his bed.
He gonna do his time in the warehouse and receiving. They gonna be like, yo, bro.
You gotta just put him on the forklift and lay him on up in there.
Lift his ass up.
Cause that nigga is huge.
Hey, I mean, but yo, props to that nigga. Like, bro, you can't. I mean, like the police be like, yo, it's a fat ass nigga selling dope out here. Who? Man, bro, just look for the fattest nigga. Like, that's him.
Yes, the biggest one.
Yes, like that's that nigga. Like, bro, like, man. That's tough
crazy.
Life.
That is crazy.
But I mean, hey, I can't knock him, man. If them your circumstances and that's the hand you was dealt, then you gotta goddamn serve.
That's the hand you dealt yourself.
Hey, man.
That's what that was.
So shout out to Mr. Smith, man. Kirk, Big Kirk, man. Look at him, boy. He like old dope dealer. He got plenty mug shots.
Oh, he done been in there before?
Damn. He on some no snitching shit.
Okay.
It said Smith was able to give brief answers that consisted of 1 or 2 words, and when asked if he wanted to make a statement, the man is said to have attempted to, but was unable to speak. Yeah. They first got information he was selling drugs back in April of 2018. We received a Crime Stoppers tip and some information from the community that an individual up on Rosewood and Hartwell. See, niggas snitching. Oh, man. It was obvious that there were people running for him because he's so large. As I mentioned, 600 to 700 pounds. He wasn't able to move around freely. Wow. So, yeah, man. Golly. 600-pound drug dealer. He taking his destiny in his own hands. He ain't sitting back. He knowing what's going on, man. You okay? You all right?
That smoke is strong.
My bad. Think the fan just blowing it in your face. From 600-pound drug dealers to this sicko right here. Said father who made his kids have sex with him, his wife, ex-wife, and dog gets 340 years in prison.
That's disgusting.
They say Christopher Cena, no relation to John, no relation, received 60 life sentences Tuesday for sexually abusing his children for years. A judge handed down 341 years to Cena, who was convicted in February of charges including conspiracy to commit sexual assault, lewdness with a child under the age of 14, sexual assault with a minor under the age of 14, and possession of visual presentation depicting sexual conduct of a child. God, dog. That just sound bad. All them words just sound bad.
Whatever.
I'm telling you.
I mean, it's just disgusting.
I mean, Vegas police detailed what they call the disturbing case against Cena, his wife Deborah, and his ex-wife. So how you get your wife, your current wife, and your ex-wife, how you look up and find 2 slimeball women that was willing to go along with this shit?
And you got them fucking with the churn too.
Yes.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's nasty.
Yes. How do you find, like, come on now. This,
and they don't even need to waste the government time and money.
340 years, man.
Kill them.
Yes. Go ahead and give him the injection.
Just kill him because that shit don't make no sense. Like, who in their right mind think that's okay?
It costs about what? About $100,000 a year to house an inmate?
Yeah.
$100,000.
That's what they say. I mean,
100,000. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, ain't nobody got no business on.
What are they doing to these niggas in jail?
Not a damn thing.
My upkeep ain't even $100,000 a year.
The average person ain't upkeep paying $100,000 a year and people ain't making that kind of money.
God, dog.
And it's a big business, so that's why they keep pumping them people in there. But them people right there, all them need to go down. Put them down like a dog.
I see why them niggas like jail. They taking care of you like that.
It can't be, though. That can't be right.
That's
I mean, that's what they're saying, but fact check that, because I just need the government to know
much
that you can do. I could do a whole lot with $100,000.
House an inmate per year. Let's see.
Shoot, I could do good.
According to the Vera Institute of Justice, incarceration costs an average of more than $31,000 per inmate per year.
Okay.
In some states, it is as much as $60,000.
Which I don't understand.
Yeah, so you got from $31,000 to $60,000 a year. My upkeep ain't that much.
If you say so.
It ain't.
You don't think you spend at least $12,000 in weed a year?
Hell no, it's $1,000 a month.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I do not spend that much in weed.
Oh, okay.
$1,000
Moving right
a
along.
month?
Moving right along. Next topic.
$1,000 a month in weed?
Yeah.
You know how much weed that is?
I don't, because I don't smoke reefer.
But I'm just telling you, $1,000, that's like almost a pound. That's at least a half a pound.
So what, $500 a month?
Nah,
Yeah.
not that much. No.
I think so. I think that's we're in the ballpark now.
No.
You had to think
it's
about
probably
it.
about
$550.
about three.
Nah, it's more than $300.
No, it's like three. It's about $350.
Okay.
Yeah, about $350. Because 50 cycles, 7 days. Yeah, 50 times. Yeah, yeah. Because it's 30 days in a month, and I bought some of it. It lasts about that many days. 10. Yeah. So we'll go with that.
Okay.
But yeah, this dude is a sicko, man. Yeah, bro. God,
I mean, the people gonna kill him anyway, so he ain't gonna get to see all them sentences he got.
This shit is horrible. Golly. Man, but
Jailhouse justice will
survive.
Yes.
And he will get the jailhouse treatment. Speaking of people getting some bad treatment, we have a bride. She shames the wedding guest who allegedly brought 10 Tupperware containers to take home leftovers.
I mean, and that don't even make no sense, because the lady said she had a small ceremony. So why did you think that it was going to be so much of leftovers?
She said, my husband and I have a very small wedding ceremony and reception. Probably about 25 people were invited. Only close family members and a handful of friends. However, a few days before the wedding, her dad's friend asked if he could bring his daughter and her husband to the nuptials, to which she said she didn't have a problem with it. So the daughter shows up without her husband, but with about 10 Tupperware containers to take food. The outraged bride claims, stating her wedding was buffet style. Oh, shit. God damn.
I think that she loaded up the 7 Tupperware containers.
She loaded up the 7 Tupperware containers with food to take home, took about 3 containers of homemade cookies, a couple of bottles of beers, and most of the centerpieces, she wrote.
Oh, my. Now, that's a cleanup. And I promise you, she didn't get that girl no good gift.
And she gave her, and when we opened up our gift from her, she gave us $5. Not even kidding. A $5 bill.
No, that's terrible. I would have had to beat her.
Yes. The bride went on to claim that the offended woman was not poor by any stretch of the imagination and stated she was probably better off than the bride. But y'all don't understand. The rich people are the cheapest. Yeah,
but you wouldn't dare come and get no 7 Tupperwares of no food that I got and give me $5. Heifer, you need to run me at least $50 for my gift. If you gonna take that much of food, you got more than $5 for food when you ate by yourself.
Hell yeah, because the way they price out these wedding meals.
Child, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't understand
How
that.
you come to the wedding with Tupperware dishes?
You need to been stopped at the door.
Hey, listen. I don't need to know the race of this person, but I think I know the race of this person. They're black with a capital B.
No, they're not.
Yes.
No,
that's capital B moves right there. She showed up with 10 Tupperware dishes. She came prepared.
No.
Yes.
Black people don't do that.
Yes, we do. We invented the take-home tray. I know you, and you know. That's what you see it. Full flex in your house.
Don't do that.
All the time. When y'all throw little events, them niggas come, they eat, and they dip. They fix all these plates for everybody in the neighborhood. Oh, you know, I got to get a plate for Miss Anna down the street. You know, she been sick. She been sick. But she don't need to eat. That ain't, y'all need to stop lying. I see through all these lies. Like, why are you taking these people? If I'm sick, I damn sure don't want no goddamn fried turkey and all that shit you put on that plate. Like, they sick. They don't need to eat that shit.
You don't think so?
Yes, that was capital B. I know it for a fact. I believe it in my heart.
And
she left $5. We are horrible tippers. You know that.
That was a gift.
Shit, you better be glad you got a gift.
I be doing good. I make sure everybody get at least $20.
Hey, man.
At least. You might look up if it's a pay period. I might give you $50.
Wow. God damn. I need to put you on my friend list.
I know, right?
Sheesh. You just like that? Ain't no wonder they love old Queen Germ over there. Golly.
I do what I can for the people.
Hey, man, nothing wrong with that. You got to do what you can, man. Take care of the people. The people will take care of you. At least that's what they say. At least that's what they say. So, yeah, man, that's awesome. I love that story on all fronts.
I
you know what I'm saying? Somebody should have beat her ass, but y'all sat back and let her do it, didn't say nothing.
But she wouldn't have got the first one filled.
Hell no. I'd be like, whoa.
Now, you can get some of these cookies.
What is you doing?
You can get a beer, but you can't get both, boo.
Yeah, matter of fact, you eat what you can hold. Ain't no taking that home. I mean, you don't take that home until it's the end of the night.
Yeah, and everybody done got it, and I'm trying to get rid of stuff. Now, my thing is, it sounds like some cracker shit when you talk about the lady got the centerpieces. Niggas don't want no centerpiece, but they want
they take centerpieces all the time.
To do what with?
I don't know why people take them shits. That shit is so weird to me. I see that shit when
I can see if you a party person where you always having functions. You might need some stuff.
Niggas take.
But if you taking it home, that thing better mean something to me.
That shit weird. People do it. I forgot who shit do it that they was taking the centerpiece.
I mean, if it was a live flower, if it was something that I could use when I leave this place. But you talking about some shit that just gonna be sitting up in my house? No, I don't need that.
Yeah, people do it. Weird people.
Weird people do weird things.
Yes. Do we have sympathy for this woman? Black wife asks for funds after allegedly terroristic top in-laws drag her through court. Husband is useless. So, GoFundMe user Vandrina Cotton Meek says husband racist family is terrorizing her. There's been a GoFundMe campaign circulating on social media because of how absurd and exhausting the explanation behind it sounds. Vandrina Cotton Meeks, we're going to call her VCM from now on because I'm not saying that name again, wants to raise $50,000 to help her fight her husband's racist family in court. The woman says they've been placing bogus charges against her like stalking and making threats in order to ruin her life because she's black. She even lost her job behind the madness, and now she faces a year in prison. But please read for yourselves how Adrena says her swirly marriage might be the end of her freedom. FYI, none of it mentions what the hell her husband's been doing to help her. So, it says, Joel and I are an interracial couple. After 8 years of dating and extremely negative reaction from his parents, we got married in late 2016. Okay, first mistake.
Thank you.
First mistake. You married a nigga who parents weren't cool with y'all relationship. I know that y'all say, hey, he told you, girl, don't worry about them, I'm marrying you, blase squaze. That shit matters because if you're going to be around them motherfucker, I can see if y'all live like 20 states away and y'all never seen each other, so it's not that big of a deal. You know, you can put up with their bullshit to love once you see them every 2-3 years, you know what I'm saying? So you're like, oh, but if y'all live near each other and you gonna have to see them all the time,
that shit ain't gonna work.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Somebody gonna get hurt, and clearly you finna get locked the fuck up.
Approximately 6 weeks into our marriage, Joel's brother and his brother's wife accused me of sending death threats, but had zero evidence or forensics. Their reasoning for blaming me was because we don't get along. Okay, how they accuse you of death threats and they had no proof? They just
saying it. I mean, they could be making up anything.
Yeah.
But she deserved it because she looks stupid.
Between January 2017 and April 2017, my brother-in-law and his wife called my job, stalked me at work, and complained about me to my manager, whom they didn't know. Wow. Now he's starting to fuck with my bag.
Exactly.
Like, that can't happen.
But look at him. Look at him. He don't even look like he like her.
Oh, my gosh. Hold on.
I mean, he looked dirty.
A day shy of our 5-month wedding anniversary.
Who's celebrating 5 months? But go ahead.
Hey, look, people, I guess it's so tough with marriage these days. You got to count every month as a victory because motherfuckers is dropping. A day shy of our 5-month wedding anniversary, which makes no sense.
Exactly, because I need me some more gifts, nigga.
My in-laws had me arrested for sending terroristic threats. During this, we learned that they did not have evidence, and the police went through my phone without a warrant. My bond at the time, 50 G's. I ended up missing a day of work, but I was released after 21 hours. So first of all, you went to jail with no, like, what? See?
Y'all be so pressed trying to do this interracial thing.
A month later, I was served and had to appear in DeKalb County Court for the same charges, but as a TPO. The judge in the case ruled in my sister-in-law's favor to help her sleep at night, and my husband and I were barred from having direct and in direct contact with his family, extended family, and their friends, or being within 100 yards of them for a year. So already you got restraining orders on you and your husband. So that should be key. Y'all leave these motherfuckers alone. They don't not. Y'all quit trying to force y'all interracial marriage in their faces. Yeah. They like, yo, we don't give a fuck. We don't want to fuck with you. But no, I want you to see that love is blind. And I'm your daughter-in-law. You're going to have to accept that.
And they going to leave your ass right there.
You're going to have to accept that. You know, she probably got one of them whiny voices. I know she does.
And she looked terrible.
Just before the scheduled date of the trial, October 2017, I was fired from my day job. Damn, day job. So you must got 2 jobs. Like, Shawty really a hard worker.
Yeah, and she a hard worker. Meanwhile, your man is letting his people terrorize you.
When I asked the manager why, he stated I was no longer a good fit after speaking with your in-laws. Like, who are these people? Who are these people that everybody just take their word?
Exactly. They know the people.
What town do you live in? You said DeKalb County.
Yeah. So you in the A and they getting it going on like that?
Yes, my in-laws complained to my manager enough to get me fired from my well-paying job that I had a stellar review.
That's not like a fast food place. She ain't been no good worker nowhere if the people just taking niggas off the street coming in there telling you something. If I don't work somewhere long enough, they gonna be like, Bridget, you got to come correct.
Hey,
what's going on? Yeah, you must have worked there for 5 months too.
Hey, you had a stellar review for 1 week prior, so you had a good review 1 week.
And now you done lost your damn job.
And the next week we just not a good fit. Like what the hell? Like what do these people
got on you?
Hey, god damn. Since I am a caregiver for my mom and I know how the justice system can behave towards people of color, I made the decision with my lawyer to forego the trial and take several months of anger management instead.
What?
This allowed me to avoid 1 year in prison if I would have lost the case. What case? What case? Why are you scared? Did you threaten these people?
She did something.
If you say I did something to you and you don't have no evidence, we going to trial.
Oh, I never did it.
We going to trial. I'm fighting this. I'm fighting this because guess what? In the end, you got to be fired from my job.
I'm finna get something.
I got proof that y'all talked to my manager and got me fired. Like, what are we talking about here, lady? Like, I'm not believing this story is bizarre.
It's either she's lying or I don't know what these people got going on.
So, around January 2018, my lawyer received notice that I was being charged with contempt in Fulton and DeKalb counties. Okay. Wow. If I were found guilty of contempt, I would be listed as a felon and would be required to serve 1 year in prison. The reason for the contempt allegation, my in-laws claimed I liked an Instagram post of theirs. After going to a bench trial in Fulton, the judge found I was not in contempt and informed my in-laws they could not send me to jail because they didn't like me, especially since they never presented evidence or forensics that I had done anything they alleged. Okay, so how did you get in that situation anyway? Because they said you did something. So apparently, how did the judge not retroactively say, hey, that was some bullshit, we putting you through all this trouble and for no reason? But yeah. I mean
they should be able to try to contact the girl's job. I don't care where she was working at, but she should be able to get her little job back and go ahead with her life. But the thing that making me laugh the most about the mess is when they start with the begging at the end of the thing, talking about something they would appreciate any funds you could part with to help them. Mm. And then you gonna go from talking about the cost of a cup of coffee to a tax refund. Nigga, you must be really smoking some good shit. Because you think somebody finna give you this for this bogus ass story. Part of me really don't want to believe that this is even going on. Mm. I think this is some shenanigans that you put out there to see you fishing, trying to see if somebody will be crazy enough to give you some money. And then you talking about no amount will be turned away. No shit, Sherlock. You surely ain't giving nobody no money back when you around here with a $50,000 bill for some old fraudulent stuff you claiming. You and this old dusty man probably finna go on a trip with whatever money y'all raised from y'all little scam. Mm. And then got the nerve to put the Lord in there.
Then they said they ran into his family at a restaurant, and luckily they saw them immediately after they arrived, so they dipped out and ran.
Ain't nobody would be making me do all that.
Look, the brother-in-law told the people in the restaurant, don't serve them. God, dog.
I mean, they must be some powerful people.
Jesus
They got
Christ.
some pull or something.
So, yeah, man. Now, to get to the end, so that brings us to the day. So, basically, the family didn't put us through a whole bunch of bullshit. when she received a letter for a felony indictment in the mail. From what I've read and been told, that means they went to a prosecutor, which had a grand jury hearing in order to file these felony charges against me. The charges, terroristic threats and stalking, the dates these allegedly took place, the same dates they sent us death threats. Wow.
And the people gave them harassing calls, and they were saying, like, she shouldn't have a baby, and if she did, they'll ruin her life and her livelihood or some crap.
Listen to this. Yes. So after all that, Joel and I need your help. As I mentioned above, I've been out of work, steady work since 2017, so Joel is our sole breadwinner. Our current plan was to hire the same attorney we had for the Fulton case, but I know he charges at least $50,000. The $35,000 is just for the attorney fees, and the additional $15,000 is for the digital forensic experts. If you know us, you know we don't like asking for help and normally go through trials and tribulations on our own. But with the hearing taking place in 2 weeks, we need to raise those attorney fees ASAP. It was like, my family literally can't survive if I go to prison. And that's
clearly, if you working 2 jobs and this nigga got his mama now playing with you.
Look, we would appreciate any funds you could part with to help us. From the price of a cup of coffee to a tax return, no amount will be turned away. Oh, she sound like a preacher.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Joel Osteen. That's what his name is.
Don't do that.
Don't
play with the Lord now.
Jesus. So, do we feel bad for this woman?
I don't. Because I don't believe it's real.
I mean, it sounds like the family was a terrorist.
Yeah. And my thing is, if you really want to shut something down, you start acting stupid for real. Let them see the nigga that's in you for real.
But she ain't got nothing in her.
But you right here crying and shit.
Crying because Joe's family don't like you.
Exactly. And I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't have married his ass. Because you telling me your people don't like me that much.
They didn't call my job, got me fired from my web.
You mess up one check. Let one check be short and see how I get that.
I get mad when I have to come home like for some bullshit. Like, what? God damn it, I gotta come home for this. Like, I mean, one day Queen Germ was angry with me, called me at work. You know, I had to come home, straighten her out, man.
Whatever, nigga. You don't do no straightening over here.
Yeah, man. I had to come home, straighten out, man.
If that's what you want to call it.
Yeah. I remember that day too. I was like, man, she gonna start out this argument, man. Like, we was in a heavy argument. Like, we was like about 75 deep on the text. I was like, man, let me call her and see what's up. Then we arguing. Well, you know, we don't really argue. She fuss at me. I just listen.
You really don't listen.
I do listen.
If you listen, we wouldn't have half the problems we got. Just listen and do what I ask you to do.
But I mean, that sometimes that doesn't work.
It does.
I'm so defiant. Remember
I
that.
know.
Remember that. I'm so defiant. So defiant.
If he would just listen.
She said that to her mama about me. I was just like, hey, really?
Did I?
Yes. That's why I keep clowning, because you said it like, yeah.
That was in the beginning, too.
Yeah, you say he's so defiant. I was just like, what?
It's an unruly nigga.
You talk about Juan, or you talk about me? Like,
talking about you, nigga.
I was just like, geez, defiant?
Mm-hmm.
He's just so defiant. I had to go look that word up.
Whatever, nigga. You knew what I meant.
I was just like, hold on, maybe that's a good thing or something.
Nah, bruh.
It wasn't. So, yeah, man. We don't got no sympathy for you, shawty, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you knew what it was when you signed up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know them people did not like your ass.
In Georgia, it ain't going to go smooth as you think it's going to go.
I mean, they gave her all the signs. The people showed you that they didn't like you from the gate. You should have left. Now y'all running around here talking about y'all trying to get some money up. No, nigga, you will not have a great with 5-month wedding anniversary trip on me.
That was something. Lawyer charged $50,000. If there ain't no evidence, you don't really need no goddamn lawyer.
Exactly, they ain't sifting through nothing.
I mean, if they don't got no evidence, why do you need a lawyer? I mean, damn. Look, you get $10,000, I do your motherfucking case for you.
Ma'am.
Pay all my expenses to Atlanta.
Ma'am.
And my time in Atlanta, cover all of that. I think 10 to 15 to do it. So
I'm pretty sure it will.
Yes. Like this case, I mean, we're gonna be in Atlanta for like 3-4 days. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a good time. You know what I mean? We're gonna get work done, of course. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we're gonna get you freed. You know what I'm saying?
Because you never were going to jail.
You're not going to jail. So just make sure I have my $15,000 and you know.
It done going from 10 to 15?
Well, you know, I thought about it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
if she willing to give somebody 50, you might as well.
Yeah, I'll take 15.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The little 5% bump, you know what I'm saying? You know, a little $5,000 bump. That was, you know what I'm saying, to cover the, you know, the extracurriculars while we're in Atlanta. No.
The weed?
A couple of W's, you know what I'm saying?
When I tell you, I love that.
The Westin. The
What's going on at the Westin?
oh hey, find out. You gotta be there.
I don't know. I don't know about the Westin now.
And shake joints. You know what I mean? All that.
Now this nigga trying me. Next thing on the docket. Come on.
Yeah. We're gonna have a good old time.
You gonna much trying to have a damn black eye too.
TV talk. The only thing we didn't watch The Chi this week because Queen Germ, like I said, she is a horrible TV watching person because she don't value TV watching, so therefore she don't make time for shows. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, you don't make time for shows. Like,
Okay.
you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't. That's why I be like, so we didn't get to watch The Chi this
You
week.
feeling like Chrisette Michelle and him. Blame
Yeah.
it on me.
Blame it on me.
Don't do that. Don't mess up my girl song.
Say it's my fault.
So what did we get to watch? Tell the people that. Don't focus on the
We started
negative.
watching Ava DuVernay's film When They See Us, which is about the Central Park 5 case that happened back in like 89, I believe.
It was 89.
And, so we saw part 1. Probably going to watch a little bit of part 2 tonight, hopefully, if I can get my Chromecast working right. But
it's getting late.
that was like, that shit was kind of crazy because
It made me want to cry.
Because he was saying how the way they got railroaded, like they basically forced all of them into some kind of confession. Their parents wasn't there and lied.
Even when
like
the parent was there, they messed with that man.
Talking about where you work at, talking about his job and shit.
You done threatened the man.
The one dude that just came down there, you know what I'm saying, just to support his homeboy, he had nothing to do with it at all. He ended up confessing to raping somebody, and he was just like, yeah, man, this is my first rape. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it'll never happen again.
Yeah, this is my first and last rape. Like, what? Nigga, like, do you hear yourself?
I mean, like, and I really feel like we gotta have some type of training for black kids to go to. Like, for real. Yeah. Like, they need to be able to withstand being in a room and not cracking.
Yeah.
Because when you tell me to tell you that I did something that I know I didn't do, and then I actually can sit there and write it down, say it on a recording, and be locked the fuck away because I just could not wait another couple of hours to get a burger or to get something to drink or to go to sleep or to see my mama and all this other stuff. And now I have given up my life to these people. That shit is not cool.
It's fucked up. Because
your son, he can't stand when I holler at him. So I would hate to see if he was behind somebody's wall and the people got to yelling at him, okay, I did it.
This is what you want to hear. I did it, okay? I did it.
Because that nigga can't stand that.
Yeah. And so it was crazy. I'm going to, we're going to have to finish watching it.
We got to finish watching that.
But it broke it kind of like messed me up to see how they did these little black boys, man. How they got them to confess to some shit that they didn't do and the way they went about it. And then busting them all up. They just picked 5 boys. Matter of fact, they were just going down. It was like a straight shakedown of anybody that was in a certain age range. Like, yo, bring them down to the station. You ain't had no lawyers, no parents. It was just fucked up. And that shit was like, come on now. Shit was bananas, bruh. So, When They See Us on Netflix, check it out. Everybody's talking about it. It's the it show to watch, so go ahead and check that out so you don't be outside the loop. I knew about it when I was younger. I didn't know in-depth shit about it. I just didn't read that much up on the subject, but I knew I was familiar with it. So, seeing this play out the way it's playing out is pretty, I ain't saying it's cool because the situation was unfortunate, but, it's finally good that we can shed some light on it. And I did notice that Black Twitter then got on to the DA in the case. The Feinstein lady, whatever her name is.
Somebody need to come for her head.
Yes, they are. They basically crowded her mention. She didn't cut her social media down. They're calling for people to boycott. Cause she sells books and shit. So they're calling for people to her companies to boycott her books and drop her from all kind of So they all attacking her now, you know what I'm saying? Because, she's profited off this.
Yeah.
The damn dude in office, the president, he said in 2016 he still believed the boys are guilty after they've been exonerated. Like, he said he still think they did it. Trump was taking out full-page ads saying they need to bring back the death penalty behind this case and everything, So
They need to bring it back.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. They needed in New York. They need to reinstate the death penalty.
Yeah, so you would have killed 5 people, kids, if that's what y'all would have chose to sentence them with.
Exactly.
And it wouldn't been no giving back. You talking about giving them some money for their trouble, but you done took away my childhood because you got people who you lock these kids away. That means they grew up in the system. They didn't have a normal childhood. So it's some stuff.
6 and 13 years.
Yeah. So it's some stuff that they not gonna they would not have learned because they were not in school. So you didn't have a formal education. Yep. So therefore, as an adult, even giving me a little check, that don't help me get them years back. That's time I can never live again. Yep. I lived that in prison, and it's not okay. And it's no amount of money that you can give somebody that's gonna help them live a life that's gonna forget about that traumatic experience.
Yep. So, like I said, when they see us, check it out. It's on Netflix. Anything else we're watching?
Mm-mm.
We haven't watched The Affair in a while, so.
We gotta get back on that.
Yeah, it's a lot of things we need to watch. So. Yeah.
It's the summertime. We'll get back at it.
Keep it 100. You gotta keep it 100.
Yeah, my Keep It 100 comes in the form of a public service announcement.
100.
And in my favorite store, y'all know what it is, Walmart. You can learn a lot about a person with the things that they got in their buggy.
Well, it depends.
Now, I don't know if this nigga was shopping for himself, his grandma, and some other people in the process. But these are the items that he had. He only had 4 items. I looked at his face at a quick glance. He looked like he could be about 40, 45 at the most.
All right.
So Brother Man had a box of Magnums.
Hey.
Polydent.
Ooh.
Lighters and Dove body wash.
Damn.
He was in the line by himself. He gathered his items and he had a little smirk on his face because it was a female cashier that was checking him out. And I just was... I didn't say anything, but I was just observing this whole process. I'm just saying, be careful what you pick up in the store.
Wow.
Because, I mean, like, you could possibly have been picking up the Polydent for your girlfriend or your grandmama, I don't know, or for yourself, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to understand, like, you got lighters, Magnums.
He might needed a lighter.
Okay, but the lighter and the Magnums, but the Polydent just keep the whole box off.
The lighters is for the candles,
and
for the romantic dinner that he's going to light up, and then the candles around the room, he need a lighter. And, you know, it might be for the little, you know, the sage. He going to light a sage in the room and light an incense, you know what I'm saying?
But he had some female Dove body wash.
Okay, he might go, bathe her, you know what I'm saying? He got the rose petal.
So where the Polydent coming in?
I mean, the Polydent now, hey.
They said you could bite an apple with them things.
Like you said, that could have been him, and could have been for the, you know what I'm saying, his date. But I can see all these items working.
Okay.
I can put it together.
All I can say is you can learn a lot about a person by looking at what they got.
Not really, because we don't know what's going on with that guy.
Hey, it's some strange things, some strange fruit.
Yes, sir. He might be into some wild shit.
He might be fucking granny.
He might like hot Polydent, like yo, I like the heat the Polydent on the gums, boy. Goddamn, the teeth becoming kind of loose, boy. That grip be loose, boy. That shit. Hey, who knows, bro? You know.
Be mindful. Just be mindful.
Damn.
It's a lot to check out.
Shout out to him, bro.
Yeah, he getting it in this weekend.
Man, might keep it 100, man.
100.
Ladies, this goes out to y'all. I see y'all ladies under these girls' pictures talk about body goals, girl, them body goals. Oh, goals. But these girls is going to doctors and getting surgeries and all that stuff. Them not body goals. Body goals is actually putting in hard work, getting those results. Not going to the fucking Dr. Miami or to your body sculptor and then, making it seem like you really out there working hard when no, you're not. You just paid for the shit. And true indeed, it's your body. You can do what you want to with it. But you're making it to these other girls feel like they competing with you. Like, that's not competition. Because like I tell y'all, niggas... real niggas don't like that cartoonish shit, bro.
Real niggas fucking regardless.
But we don't like that cartoonish shit. We don't like. That's not the shit that we like. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, y'all please stop with these changing y'all bodies. Cause like I said, y'all not doing it for us. So don't blame us in the end. Y'all doing it for the other women. Y'all competing with other women. Cause like I said, we like y'all before y'all start doing it. You understand? Same amount of women was getting tattooed Not me. When I mean tattooed, I'm talking about
getting that action.
getting them cheeks slapped. Same numbers is about the same. So, you know what I'm saying? So, listen. Stop all that bullshit. Them are not body goals, all right?
Alright, I got you, my nigga.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Winners and losers. You got any winners?
Yes, I'm gonna say the winner. My winner is any kid who feel like in 2019 they can tell their parents whatever they got on their mind.
Winner.
I was just informed today that my son would not date a woman like me because I argue too much. I'm way too loud, and therefore that's something that he would not be attracted to in anybody who was his prospective girlfriend or significant other. So I learned a valuable lesson today. So yeah, that shit kind of messed me up.
He said he wouldn't marry no girl like you?
Nope. He said you're just too loud. You're too loud and you holler and fuss all the time. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That's what the nigga told me.
Ah, boy, I tell you, boy.
Well, I hope I ain't drove him in the arms of no white woman though. That's all I can say.
I keep him off them. But my winner, man, was Andy Ruiz Jr.
Winner.
Andy Ruiz Jr. faced Anthony Joshua Saturday night for the heavyweight title. Now, mind you, he wasn't the regular opponent. The other opponent couldn't fight because he messed the drug test up. So they called Andy Ruiz to fill in for the fight. And fill in did he. Not only did Andy Ruiz come out there looking like some melted ice cream, and he just looked so regular out there. And, you know, did I show you the picture of him?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man, let me tell you.
I know I can't have breathe though.
This man came out there. He looked like me. He looked like every man. He looked like some dude that worked at Walmart stocking. You know what I'm saying? He looked like. Look at him, man. Look at him. That's your heavyweight champion right there.
He fat.
Yes. He was out there with the no muscle definition. Had the
I'm talking about the man boobs on top of the
everything.
stomach.
Like, bruh, like, listen.
I mean, this tattoo, he got to look sad.
He did that for all us regular dudes out there, the ones that don't go to the gym, that ain't jogging. I ain't putting up my little miles I ran on Facebook every day.
I think that's kind of cute.
No pictures in the gym, working out, lifting weights. Nah, fuck that. He did that for the niggas. Like, look, Andy looked like that motherfucker. Hey, that bitch was eating a plate before the goddamn fight.
Oh, had to be.
That man had grandma, abuela's goddamn, what you call them shit, some tamales. He had some homemade, they brought him, he was eating them damn tamales before the fight. Then, the funny thing about it, like I was telling my buddy, man, I was like, look, bro, the dude, the Mexican, bro, like, he really think he gonna get in there and fight a Mexican, and Anthony Joshua apparently underestimated the power of Mexicans because when he knocked him down, he knocked him down, and he thought like, oh, I done knocked him down. No, to a Mexican, the fight don't start till you knock him down. So once then he knocked him down, boom, buddy got up, boom, dropped his ass twice. Then between rounds, they don't know that he was drinking beer. The Mexican was drinking beer, so that only fueled the fight even more. Like, cause I mean, you gotta look at Andy Ruiz. He looked like that Mexican dude that whoever his family is, they call him like, yo, Julio, come get your uncle, man. He down here at the bar. He causing a fight again. He done knocked out somebody.
You think so?
Yeah, he's like a barroom brawler, man. Like, he just was out there, man. And so, props to him.
Time. He did his thing, man.
And look, he was just so humble after he won. It was just like a heart. Like, it was like the moment of 2019, bro. Like, it was just like, wow.
You think so?
Like, he did it for all the regular dudes. He was just like, I mean, you know, if you dream big, man, this what happened, man. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, he wasn't, I mean, he was real humble, man. So, shout out to him, man. Golly, that's going to be the picture this week. Andy Ruiz, man. Simple as that.
Okay.
Yes.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with my chest. So that was one of my winners. My other winner was...
got another winner?
Yes, I got two winners. You know, I had to spice it up this week.
I guess.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Winner.
He's a wide receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So he ran Antonio Brown out of town. And Juju is an overall great guy. You know, the fans love Juju. Fans love him so much. This kid... had a date for the prom. He got stiffed for his date. Juju went to the prom with the dude as his date.
What?
Yeah, he went to the prom with a dude as his date. You know what I'm saying? That's how, you know, because he didn't have a date, so Juju went to the prom. Well, they dressed up in matching suits and everything, you know. You see the picture right there.
Okay.
So, you know, So yeah, Juju my winner for going to the prom with the little dude, bro. Like shout out to Juju. Man.
Shout out.
Losers, you got any losers?
Yeah, I'm gonna say my loser today is gonna be Florida Man #1 and Florida Man #2.
Loser.
Florida Man #1, I encountered at my favorite store, Walmart. This young nigga. Now you done walked all the way to Walmart to get whatever you had to get. On your way out, you drop your weed. Now, I don't know if I did a good thing or not, but I said, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir."
Did it look like some loud?
I don't know what none of that stuff looked like.
Did it look like some good weed? Did it look just...
I gave it back to the young man, and he was very happy.
How big a bag was it?
It was just like, fell out of his little blunt wrapper.
Oh, so it was like a little sandwich, a little small amount?
Yeah.
Oh.
But he was like, "Oh, thank you so much." He was like, "If you was a police, I'd be going to jail today."
No, you wouldn't.
I'm just like, "Sir, first of all, I would have acted like that shit was already on the ground."
Yeah, like,
I don't know where that fell from. It fell out the sky or something, but it wasn't mine. But the nigga was, I mean, he was just so thankful for it. But at the same time, you done lost your shit. If I was a grimy person, whether I knew what to do with it or not, I would have got it and just put it to the side since I know I live with a chimney. So I could at least say, well, hey, I don't know if this would be anything that you would want or not. You probably would throw it in the trash, but I at least tried to help a nigga who was falling apart. I guess it was yesterday.
Okay.
Then my other Florida man.
Loser.
No name because they're still looking for the suspect. But he hit Florida highway trooper.
Okay.
Trying to avoid a traffic stop.
Oh.
Now you in a white BMW. And you hit the darn police officer. Luckily, the police officer was able to get treated from his injuries, and he's just home recovering. But in the meanwhile, they did find the car, but they got to find the driver of the vehicle. So, hopefully it won't be long. But yeah, the Florida man #1 and #2, they gave me some excitement for their foolery.
Gotcha, well, my losers, I got 2 losers also. My first loser is the principal who had to resign because he got arrested at a DC strip club while on a field trip.
So the field trip was at the strip club?
No, the kid. Okay, let me read the story. A school principal was arrested last week at a Washington D.C. strip club while students were on a school field trip. According to the police report, officers responded to Archibald's Gentlemen's Club in Washington, D.C. for an intoxicated man refusing to pay his bill. Holy Family Principal Michael Kamau.
Wait a minute. Say the school name again.
Holy Family. So Kamau, so that's, Louisiana, so Kamau, allegedly was observed standing in the roadway refusing to move, according to the police report. It went on to say officers asked Kamau, or Kamau, whatever, multiple times to move out of the roadway, but he refused. He was arrested for public intoxication and possession of open container of alcohol. So the Diocese of Baton Rouge confirmed today that Michael, principal at Holy Family School in Port Allen, was arrested on May 30th while on a school-sponsored trip to Washington, D.C. The incident occurred when the students on the field trip were in their hotel rooms for the evening under the supervision of other chaperones. He had been principal of Holy Family School for 5 years, and prior to that time, he served in public education in the surrounding area. Wow. So, he goes up in the strip club, gets arrested, while the kids are, man, listen.
And you a principal at the church school.
Hey, man.
How the hell you a principal at the church school?
He heard about them DC strip clubs. Hey. He had to see if it was real.
Okay, he had to see it for himself, but he ain't bring enough money with him.
He was like, yo, but see, at that point in time, he's got to pay the bill, whatever it is.
But that's what I'm saying. You got to pay the bill, but you
can't argue like, what? No. What do you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't sit there and argue that shit. No, I'm not going nowhere till you get my car back. No, you're not charging my car. Go ahead and get rid of it, man. Pay the money. Get it on. You on a school trip. Now look at yourself. Now you lost all the bag. That stripper done fucked you over.
Yeah, he done lost that job and was running.
That was not a whole song. They stopped the song.
And so now you only gonna give the lady $5?
Where was the? There's usually 3 verses in that song. You only play 2. I'm not paying for a whole song.
Sir. We got to call the police.
Nope, not doing it. Sorry. Call whoever you want to fucking call.
And they did.
Yep, got his ass the fuck up out the paint. God damn. So you my loser. And my second loser, Oh, God. It's this little kid, 7-year-old. I think he's kin to Saul White. I think it's Saul White's little nephew. He's raising money for Trump's border wall.
Loser.
He hits $22,000. His name is Benton Stevens, 7-year-old from Austin, Texas. He's receiving national attention after raising $22,000 to help fund a section of the wall at the U.S.-Mexico border. The boy raised an impressive amount by selling hot chocolate, local news station said. While he's pleased with the $22,000, he said his goal is to raise a grand total of $50,000 for the project. Wow. And he said since the summertime, he's selling lemonade. His mother said her son's fundraising efforts began back in February after he watched President Donald Trump's State of the Union address. He said he was inspired to raise money for President Trump because he saw that Trump really wanted to build a wall. Wow. Wow. So, yeah, you're my loser, little Benton, because I'm pretty sure you're getting stuffed in the lockers. I'm pretty sure you're an asshole little kid. I mean, hey, I admire your hustle, spirit. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's a dickhead. You can't be about 7 years old talking about build a wall in Texas. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Exactly.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, I hope you homeschool, because if you go to public school spitting that bullshit, you're gonna meet your fate with a fist. Some little kid gonna bust you in your shit, Benton.
Oh yeah, they gonna give him the business.
I bet you that wall should have stopped then. So yeah, so those are my losers, man. Shout outs, you got any shout outs?
You know I do.
Here we go, people.
Get ready. I want to shout out Pam and the fam, the Johnson 5, and anybody representing the 912. That's Savannah, Georgia, y'all, representing my city. What, nigga?
It's over.
It's over. It don't take all day to do nothing.
Okay, gotcha. My shout outs go a little bit like this, man. Shout out to Be Easy, It's Alright, GQ Blue, Short T, Rick James Bitch, Ruler Myself, RT3, Peppy J from B More, Steph from B More, Light Skin Kanye, Drew from DC, Gerard in Boston, Dr. Abrasive, everybody at the Dr. Abrasive Network, go over to drabrasive.com. Check out my brother, Dr. Abrasive. You got that disrespectful motherfucking MJ. You got K-Law, the truck driver. And you got brother Dr. Cam over there. Go check my favorite dirtbags online now. Go check them out. See what they got cooking up for you. Shout out to 12 Cal and the 12 Cal podcast, man. Good brother 12 Cal. Always makes a good show. Go check him out. 12 Cal podcast, the number 12 Cal podcast, man. Go check him out. Shout out to Masseray, K4, the Back Talk podcast. Shout out to the Something Like podcast, the Hot Box podcast, the Unpopular Opinion podcast, the Unadvised Opinion podcast, any other podcast that fuck with us, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Sleazy. Shout out to Mr. Billy D. Braille, a.k.a. Mr. Talk It TV. Go check him out. Look him up on fucking YouTube. That's Talk It, Teevee. You know what I'm saying? Go check him out. Let's see who else we got. Shout out to Amazing App. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. Who else? Come on, give me more people. Shout out to Mr. Anwar Austin, man. Shout out to you, brother. Always a good brother, Mr. Anwar, man. Hey, bro, you're a funny guy. And let's see. Shout out to anybody over that site to fuck with the kid. And shit. Papa Dash, Daughter Dash. Oh. I almost forgot them. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Yeah.
The heat. Is the heat. Blame it on the heat.
Yeah, bro. It's hot as a motherfucker.
It is.
But yeah, bro, man. Anybody else, man, to fuck with us the long way, the short way, or no way at all, man. Shout out to y'all. Man. Woo! Episode 356 in the books. Goddamn, hey, we appreciate y'all coming through. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Hit the voicemail up at 347-201-2572. Leave us a voicemail, and we'll play it on the show. Well, I don't know about you, but now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. NAP. Peace out, niggas. PYAF. No, Y.
I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's NAP PYA. Hey, niggas, we about to go. FROCAST. Oh
That's
shit,
it.
nigga.
That's
This
it.
shit is over with. We out this
I say
bitch, man.
black people, Lord.
It's your boy King Germ.
And this your girl Queen Germ.
And this is the FROCAST, and we out this bitch, man. Hey, why you bullshitting? I'm gonna get that shit right though. But we out this motherfucker, man. Peace.
Peace.
That's the end of the show. Go to nappyafro.com for more information. Or not. It's your loss.
nappyafro.com